from the Competent Communicator Manual, and this is my second speech.
Name of speech.
Staring at it when it's right in front of your face. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
The name of my speech is Staring at It When It's Right in Front of Your Face. How many of you all have ever come across a situation where you've misplaced something and you're looking everywhere and you're looking and looking and you just cannot seem to find those keys? And then you walk past the table and it's sitting right there in front of your face? Well, that happens to me all the time. My last speech I did about a month and a half ago. And I remember Gil saying, once you complete your speech, from that point forward, you should begin brainstorming on the topic of your next speech and start putting it together. So I started thinking and thinking, what in the world am I going to talk about? And I just stressed myself out about it. I was trying to come up with a speech as elegant and informative as you all, and I just couldn't come up with anything. I talked to a friend of mine who is also a Toastmaster as well, and he said to me, what do you mean you don't know what to speak about? You can talk about banking, you can talk about your black college experience, you can talk about how you're new to Maryland, and I just couldn't believe that he was able to come up with all these different topics, but I just couldn't come up with one at all. So I continued thinking about it and thinking about it. I got so nervous about it that I called Gil up. I said, Gil, I have this speech that I have to do, and I don't think I can do it. I can't come up with a topic, and I just can't do it. So I brainstormed on it some more. And about 2 days ago, I was driving to work. I'm driving and driving, and I'm thinking about this speech, and I'm like, just thinking, why can't I come up with anything? And then, bang, I realized that it's staring me right in the face. Why not talk about my difficulties with coming up with a topic? Talk about that right there. So that is how I came up with my topic for today. I would like to share with you all some advice for coming up with a speech topic in the future. Now, if you can't use this advice, that's fine, because I'll just use it myself. The first advice that I have for everyone is to remember your reason for joining Toastmasters in the first place. What is your purpose for being here? What do you want to get out of Toastmasters in the first place? Are you looking to progress in something that is work-related? Is it something that is personal? Just remember what your purpose is for being here. Secondly, I would say focus on your interests. What do you Google? I Google all day long. What do you type into Google? What type of lifestyle do you live? You can talk about that. You can talk about your job, what you do all day long. You can talk about your favorite activities, what you do in your pastime, what you do when you're bored. You can be imaginative. You can talk about the wildest things. Okay, not too wild, but, you know, you can think about, you can talk about anything that comes to your imagination. You can also share with us some of your past events. You can share with us some of your favorite events, like ballroom dancing. You can talk about anything that's of any sort of interest or maybe no interest to you. Third, you have to relax and remember that no one wants you to fail.
That's right.
Your point in being here is to succeed and to do well and to remember your purpose for being here in the first place. In conclusion, I hope that my advice is helpful to you all in your future topics or in the choosing of your future topics. I again recommend that you keep in mind your purpose for Toastmasters, your hobbies and interests, along with the fact that you are not here to fail. You are here to succeed. And the only failure that will come about is if you do nothing at all. If you do not get up here and speak in some way, shape, or form. I would like to thank you all for listening, and I hope this helps with your speech in the future.
Yeah.